Choice TV cried out, saying that the papa of her children, she has never been in contact with him since he left. In fact, she doesn't talk with him on phone. That whenever he calls, she will just pass the phone to the children. So after he sent her message that he should please stop talking about me. That you are only saying the good things I did and not only the bad things, and you are not saying the good ones I did. So Choice responded to him, telling him to stop watching her videos, and also warning those people that used to carry her video, download it and send it to him to see whenever she talk about him. This is normal. People, so far your video is public. People that know him, when even if he doesn't want to watch, they will watch it and take it, or if it's picture, they will screenshot it and send to him to see it. They will do it, even though I know that he would like to watch so that he will see the children. Since you have come back to the vlog channel, at least if you are putting these vlogs, he's seeing the children and seeing that you are taking good care of them. He might not miss them so much. He will only be calling them to talk to them, which you should allow them. Because if not, and you see that he needs to see them, because the special need child that cannot talk, he can only use video call and see him. At least let the boy see the father. If he cannot hear the voice, if he cannot communicate, when the father call and they pass the phone to him, he cannot communicate. But if it's video call, he can see his father and he can hear what his father is saying. His father will talk to him. So if you are not doing all these things, he will be forced to go and report you. And once he reports you, they will social will look into it and tell you, no, this is their father, they have a right. And you know that they are boys. Boys need their father as their role model to teach them how to be a man. Okay? So, whether you like it or not, the person he wronged was you and not them. He might not be the best father, as you said, but if you ask him that, he will tell you that he tried his best, that he tried his possible best. They are still not on good terms. They are not even on talking terms, not to talk of good terms. Which means she still harbors pain and anger towards him. Because if not, she will be the one to call him up, ask him about his family and the children, tell him that the children need this, or let him talk with the children. She said he bought phone for the first child, who is about 10 years old. No, 8 years old. And she feels that he's not old enough to use phone. So she took the phone away from him. So anytime the father wants to talk to them, he must call her number. And I know that the father will also find it very hard to call her number and to talk to the children. But parents feeling that now children are, you can pass a phone to a child and communicate with the child anytime you like. This has to be a child that is grown, not at that age. Because she's saying that if he's using phone, he will not concentrate on his study. So now, Choice TV was trying to remember that the day there was a video she posted saying that the father never showed up, where he took the first child to the he was doing they were doing something of school or a performance, and the father was supposed to be there. I think maybe graduation or something. The father didn't come, and because of that title, she didn't even say anything about father not coming. So the father, that is her ex-baby father, has been messaging her, telling her she should please keep her name out of her mouth. He should not make videos about him or talk about him. That she's only talking the bad side. What of all the good things he has done in the past? So, but Choice said that she will keep talking about him. The reason she will keep talking about him is that Choice has not healed. Choice is still she's still bottled a lot of pain inside. And until she releases that pain, she will never heal. She's still trying to find out where she went wrong. By loving this man and being there for him, having his children. And he paid her back with all these things that went through, that he was cheating on her. And she calculated when the new baby mama gave birth and found out that within the space of 9 months, he was still living with her. He was still living with her while he was in another serious relationship to the extent of getting the woman pregnant. And now he has moved in to go and stay with that one. So she said it's not physical abuse, that is verbal abuse. But I know that African women don't live because of verbal abuse. Some women, if man abuse you verbally, you abuse him back. But that is always what triggers the man to start putting his hands on you. But if he's just saying that you don't respond, you'll be crying inside because you will bottle up the emotion of everything that he's saying to you. Because of the respect you have that he's your husband, you will not talk. But your head go to scatter because you want to reply him, but you cannot, just for the sake of respect or for the fear of him, so that he will not jump on you. So this has made Choice TV, it has made her it has made her to accept her fate, that she is the mother and the father of these children. And I know that in her, she will be thinking that, oh, she will do it alone. But with time, this guy will want to start seeing those children. And if you refuse him from seeing them, he will go and report you to all this social. And they will tell you that he has a right to see them, that he wronged you, but he didn't wrong the children. Even if you tell them that he was never there, he was never there when we were even together, they don't care, because you decided to be with this person, knowing fully well that the red flags he had, but you decided to stay with him and have children with him. So the consequences now is that you are going to allow him either come and visit them in the house. If you don't want him to know where you live, you have to bring them out, maybe every weekend. Somewhere he will see them, depending on the level if he has been abusing the children too. They might say he will just see them where he will be monitored. But if he has been loving to these children and he can prove that he has been there for them, providing money, they will even allow him to take them home for the weekend to his new home to see their younger brother or sister, the new baby. Because whether you like it or not, they are now 4 children. They are according to you, only you where you born are 3, but they are 4 now. So if it's a girl, they have a baby sister, a baby sister, and if it's a boy, they have a baby brother. So, and their father will want so much to bring them to see the baby, just the way that Paul P. Square brought the children to see the new baby or with the new wife and carry him or her. So even if now you don't allow him, with time it will still happen. You will have to release those children to spend weekend with their father, because it is his right as the father of those children, except he rejected them and he's not calling, he's not bringing money, he's not calling them, he's working and not bringing money or anything. They might decide that he doesn't need to see them. But if he's supporting, 100% sure that he will be allowed to see them. So you better calm down and lift off the pain in your heart, because you are about to start co-parenting. Your only luck will be that if he doesn't care, if he concentrates on the new wife and just leave you alone. But as you are putting on your title that the father never showed up, means that you still want him to show up for them. So for him to show up for them, not only showing up for them, you still have to give them to him to spend time with, either in the park or take them somewhere. It's not always easy when a man is involved with another woman, especially a man that you love so much, because it will be another scenario if you quarreled and he left and he's alone without anybody, than for the fact that he is with someone else. It will be more difficult for you to forgive or associate with him. But these 3 children you have together has tied you people together forever. He will remain their father as long as he's alive, and you, as long as you are alive, 2 of you will have to co-parent, especially in abroad. If not for Nigeria, he might just travel out and leave or move to a very far place, or you can leave Lagos and move to Abuja. But this one, no matter where you are, and let me tell you, if those children already have German passport, it will even be worse. Why? Because anytime you want to travel out of European Union, their father will have to sign. He will have to come and sign or write authorization for you to take them to maybe Nigeria or to USA or to anywhere. You will only be able to go with them within the territory. That's the Schengen, the European territory, the Schengen countries. So that is one of the things. But if they don't have German passport, you can travel with them anywhere you want to go. Be it like, I think they don't need to. You don't need to authorize him. It doesn't need to authorize for that one, because they have had a lot of cases where especially from their Oyibo people, they divorce every day. They fall in love today, tomorrow they are divorced. And any child that come out from there, they'll start dragging the children. This one we want to keep the child. This one we want to keep the child. This one we even say that this one is crazy, so that they will take away the child and give him or give her. So, and they're always scared of one parent running off with the child to another country or to Africa or to USA where they will never be found, because they feel that children have rights to see and communicate with each of their parents, to be in their lives, even if they are together or not. So that is why we should be careful who we are having children with, except you know that you are ready to co-parent even when the relationship has turned bitter. I don't know how Oyibo people cope with it, because at the end of the day, you still have to face that person. Even if you wish you never see this person again, you are the one that will bring the children to him, or he will come to the house to see them, or you take him to their house, take the children to his house and wait when he's through, you to collect them. You know, except the person ended up in the prison or the person cry. Or I've seen a situation where a man, the children were with the woman, and one day the woman cry. They were dragging the children before. So as the woman cry, the man was rejoicing because he was already with another woman and he had children with the new woman. He started rejoicing because now the children belong to him. They will hand the children to him, which is not supposed to. The fact that this woman was with you one time and you were in love and she carried these children for 9 months and born them, training them, then something happened on the way. Either you went to meet another woman, she said she not do again. Then something happened, she became sick. You were praying for her to cry, and finally she cry. You are rejoicing because you collect the children. That is very evil. So it used to come to that stage where they will drag the children, and one parent will be wishing for the other one to cry, so that the children will belong to that person. So all these things, so you have to calm down and know that number one is those children, they need their father to be in their lives, whether you are together with him or not. And him himself, he needs his children. He needs to take care of his children. If you want him to be responsible for them, you have to give him access. I'm not saying you should allow him know where you are living, the new place. Find a place. If he wants to see them, you take them there. You bring out time. You arrange maybe once in a month. It will be easier that way, because when he gets into the hands of social, maybe when he reports, when they get involved, they will even give him more rights, which you may not. It may not go down with you. So you have to start calming down now. If you don't want it to get to that stage where you'll be forced to release them to go and spend weekend with two people that betrayed you. I don't know whether the other woman knew that he had a woman before she got belle. Maybe she knew, or maybe she didn't know. But if she's from our country, she must have been watching you on the YouTube and know that he's your man before she took him away from you, before she stole it. But if it's somebody, maybe in Oyibo or somebody from another country, she doesn't even know you exist. Because sometimes men will lie to these women that they are single, they don't have children, they don't have any woman, or they have children but they have separated with their wife. The woman will fall for them, because men are scarce in Europe. The woman will fall for them. At the end of the day, she will find out. By then it is already late. She's already pregnant. So all these things are what you have to consider if you want to have a successful family circle, family up and down in a peaceful way. Because if you continue with anger, bass with him, and remember that if you decide to open up now and make videos about what went down, the more you make the video, the more angry he will be. The more danger you are putting in your life. Even though he may not be able to do you anything, because you are safe in Europe. The only thing he can do to wicked you is trying to say many things against you to the government so that they will take away those children from you and give to him. That is the only, and he know that those children are the most important thing in your life. So that is where he will hit you. And he's the only one that has the power, because you are in Europe. It's not like Africa that the in-laws will get involved and all those things. So you have to be very careful how you relate with him and what you say about him. When you are making videos, saying what he did, try and say also the good things he did. Say the good part, mix it up to confuse what you are saying. Don't just open up and concentrate on what he did you that pain you. Try and remember the past, the sweet time, the effort he put, the everything he did. Even if he didn't do anything, for the fact that he gave you these lovely boys is enough for you to appreciate him, so that it won't turn in a very bitter way that will make you and him not sit eye to eye. Because whether you like it or not, he will be seeing those children and might even be allowed to take them home. Look at all those Oyibo people. Don't you see how the father has days with their children? Maybe 3 days, where you will not be there to see how they are treated or how they are taken care of. And the worst in your part now is that a woman is involved. So when they go over there, the woman will cook and give them. It's whatever she cooks that they will eat. So if you don't want it to get to that stage where he will go and report and the children will be allowed to spend weekend with him or even be handed over to him, you better start now to mellow down and allow them to be free with their father. Anytime he calls, just kukuma hand the phone. Don't even off the phone or wait for it to ring 2 times. Allow him to have access to them, especially on the phone, so that he will not miss them too much. Or somebody will not advise him. People will see him and say, your children, this or that one. They will give him bad advice on how to get more rights or equal rights, that 2 of you will share the children half and half. That is all my advice for you, choice. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Bye-bye.